This is where I stay. It's the international dorm at Seoul Women's University. And one day I'll probably do a tour inside, but not today. This is a holiday and it's messy. Okay. Okay. And so in the middle of the university is this huge park for you to study. Order delivery. Yes, you can order delivery to a park. Sit around, have class. Um, Quite peaceful. And yes, nobody's out here because it's holiday. And yeah, you just don't need to be out here. This building is Science Building number 1, and behind it, Science Building number 2. Yes, there are two huge science buildings, and it is thoroughly amazing. Trust me, there everything you can imagine is in these buildings. Okay, so the place is attached to the bookstore, and books here are really, really cheap. I will have to do a whole long thing on that when I introduce my books, but bottom line, my math book was $20. In America, it'd be so much more, like $100. And it's the auditorium. I believe they have chapel here. They have a lot of buildings. Okay, so the other cool thing is there's food places everywhere. So this is one run by the school. We have a 7-Eleven, a Starbucks, cafe in the library, cafe in the student building. And there's some other ones, I forget. But yeah, everywhere. This one serves food, though, like run by the cafeteria. It's kind of cool. Okay, so I know y'all have seen student centers or buildings. You know, ours is quite small. But this, let me start over. So I know y'all have seen student buildings that are quite small. But this is their student building. And it goes all the way up there, all the way across. And this is where students do stuff. And they have a post board where you can put advertisements, kind of like events on campus or things that are coming, or group meetings and stuff. And inside of here is also a cafeteria, a Wi-Fi place, strongest Wi-Fi on campus. And, well, you can rent picnic blankets, kind of things, and umbrellas and phone chargers. Cool, right? But yeah, I'll show more inside of there later. Yeah. And this is the library. Huge, right? And it goes downstairs too. Like downstairs there's a cafe. I'll go inside of there too. It is an amazing building, and there's quiet zones everywhere. It's like, honestly, it's the biggest library I've seen in my life. That's probably not saying much. But yeah. Oh, let me stop walking. So this is another phenomenon of Korean school. Drink machines everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And water, filtered water is everywhere. Because they don't have water fountains here. And beside the drink machine is a bike rack. Oh yes, people. They ride bikes and walks everywhere. It's quite amazing. So let me get a closer look. You know, so before I came, I was wondering why the drinks in America were getting so small. And guess whose fault it was? Korea. They have really small drinks compared to what I'm used to in America. Let me take a few steps closer. Yeah, so see? But you pay, let me see if I can scroll in. you pay 50 cents, 70 cents roughly. It's a little less, 70 cents. And for 50 cents in America, my bottle is twice as big, if not 3 times as big. So like snack food in this country is a bit expensive for me, because I'm used to getting more in my packaging than in America than here. So yeah, let me zoom back out. And this is coffee, cider, Coke. The Coke here is not as strong to me, and other things like that. Okay, so while here, I've decided to step out of my major and take an art class. It is textile design. It's the art of patterns on clothing or furniture and cars and things like that. So this is the arts building. Woohoo, yeah. The arts building is that tall and it is really wide. Oh, trees. Okay, that's the way. It's really wide. It goes both ways. Yeah, that wide on both sides. It's kind of like a V shape. And in the bottom of this building is also art store. Like they have the art supplies, and it's cheaper to get art supplies here or at one of the other universities, because buying it where the normal people buy it is a bit expensive. Schools here try to make sure it's cheapest for their students here. So the food on campus is also cheaper than going off campus, but it's not as good. It's not as delicious, I guess. So yeah, this is where I have art class.